Karibuni and enjoy.
What's up guys, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon and good evening from wherever and at whatever time you'll be getting to watch my video. Karibu sana if you are new into this channel. Kindly feel at the right channel and at the right place. If you have been with me through the journey, now I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for being together with me from the beginning of this channel up to now, and even up to where we up to the growth of where we are going. Thank you so much. And as you can see, I'm in the kitchen, but before we get to what I am about to share with you, I'm about to cook, I want to share a word from the book of Jeremiah chapter number 33 and verses 3. That verse is my everything. That is the verse that I love, I think, the most in my Bible. Then the word says that, call unto me and I'm going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. There is so much in this life that we do not know, but that is a free gate. It is a free open gate telling us that, call unto me and I'm going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. Then the only thing that we are supposed to do in the things that we do not know, in the ways that we do not know, is to call upon the name of the Lord, is to call upon God. And if you call upon him, he's going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. He's going to reveal to you things that you do not know, mysteries of issues and things, either in your marriage, either in your business, either in your academic, either in whatever area and platform of your life. If you just call upon the name of the Lord, he's going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. Anything that you want to know, just call upon the name of the Lord. Any revelation that you want to get and upon your life, even sometimes you can pray and your prayer gets it takes long to be answered. Remember, every prayer, as long as you've prayed to God, he will answer it. But sometimes it takes long for a prayer to be answered. But when you when you call upon the name of the Lord, when you call upon him, he's going to show you why and the reason why that prayer is yet to be answered. That request that you want made, he's going to show you why it is taking long for it to be fulfilled. As the word of God says that, pray and call unto me and I'm going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. Anything that you want to know, pray. Anything that any revelation that you want God to reveal to you, simple thing is pray. Pray. Call. The way you call upon God is through prayer. So pray and God is going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. So back to what we are about to do today. We'll be cooking a liver and I'm going to introduce the recipes of what I am going to use to cook my liver my way. I'm going to take you through the ingredients right now. Come with me. These are the ingredients that I'm going to be using to make our liver. This is my liver that I'm going to be showing you how I prepare my liver before I cook it. Here we have the stalks for coriander, dhania. We have its leaves. We have blended tomatoes. And here inside we have our garlic. And I'm using the local garlic. I don't know if you can see it, guys. Here we are. I'm using the local garlic. I always love its smell. We have vitungus, onions. And then here we have salt. So I'm going to take you through how I prepare my liver. As you can see, my liver is not cut into pieces, with a reason, because I always remove these upper kingozi. This one, I'm going to show you how I do it. And then there is one more ingredient that I've forgotten. I always soak these in milk. So once I finish cutting them into pieces, I'm going to soak them in the milk for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to show you how we will be making and cooking it. I don't know if you can see this layer that I was telling you. I always make sure that I remove this layer, all of it, from my liver. all of it. I don't love its taste, so I prefer kuitoa yote. And it's so easy. Anytime when you're going to your butchery to buy a liver, if they can't remove this part of the liver for you, buy it without it being cut, and then go ujitolee kwako nyumbani. Wende ujitolee kwako nyumbani. I am done removing that cover. Hiyo ngozi sijui inaitwa aje venye ninaweza ita. Then I'm cutting them into small pieces. I'm going to be cutting them into small pieces of my choice. Then, after I finish cutting them into small pieces, I'm going to soak them in the milk. So, let me cut them into small pieces and then I see you after a few minutes. Here we are. You see this is our now liver soaked in milk. I don't know if you can see it. Whoops! This is our liver soaked in milk, and we are going to give it around 10 to 15 minutes thereafter. Then we cook. There we go. And as we wait for it to soak for that 10 to 15 minutes, anytime when you want something from somebody, what do you do? What do you do when you want something from somebody? You ask. What do you do? And it's something that you must have, or it's something that you must be with. What do? You have to wait until that person grants you whatever you want. For instance, if you're cooking something, or rather if you're waiting for something, for some money from somebody who owes you, if somebody owes you money and they had promised they're going to send you the money during a certain day, what do you do when you need it? You wait until you call them, you keep reminding them until they deliver, or rather until they send you that money that you wanted. That is the same thing with our God. When you ask for something, or when you're waiting for something from Him, you do not stop calling. You do not stop to communicate with Him until He gives you that item, or that miracle that you're waiting, or to give you, or to grant you that healing that you've been waiting for, to give you that miracle that you've been waiting for, to open that door that you've been waiting for Him to open for your life. You do not stop communicating to Him through prayer until He gives you that item, until He gives you that thing that you have been waiting for. Many are the times that when you send a border guy something, for example, where I stay, normally most of the things we ask for them, maybe kitu you unatuma mtu wa boda akulete, and you until akulete that thing that you've asked him to bring, or most of the times ni him, until he brings you that item you want him to bring, either from a supermarket ama kutoka kwa soko, you don't stop hoping that ataleta hiyo kitu. You put your hopes on that whatever you've asked him to bring ataleta. Why is it that it gets so hard for us to keep our hope alive when we ask for something from God? Just as humanly, the way we wait for people to deliver anything that we've asked from them, or anything, or our debts for them to pay, you do not stop hoping. Why does it get so hard for us to wait for something from God? Why do we give up when we ask for something from God? Why do we give up? Why don't we exercise patience that He still, no matter how long it's going to take, He's still going to deliver that item to us? I want to encourage us this evening, because where I am ni usiku, ni around saa 3 za usiku, and we are making our dinner together with you guys. And I've thought it is important to share that it is always very important, just as He has given us the free way, that call unto me and I'm going to answer you, and I'm going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. He has already told us that if we call unto Him, that call unto me, amekwambia muite na ataitika, and He's going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. whatsoever that you're expecting from God, whatever that you're waiting upon God to give unto you, the only thing that you need to do, my dear brother, my dear sister, is just to call unto Him, and He's going to show you how to handle a situation. He's going to show you the way. He's going to show you how you are supposed to go about life. Just call unto Him, and He's going to show you great and mighty things that you do not know. So right about now, allow me to take you direct into the way I am going to be cooking my liver my way today. Here we have our dufuria, our sufuria. We are going to put on our fire. Then always I love heating my oil. So I'm going to put my oil. I love a lot of oil, but because of the way economy iko, that one is enough. It's going to make our liver to kuiva. And as I have told you, very simple. Whatever you are struggling with, call upon Jesus. He's going to show you the way. He's going to deliver you. If you've been struggling with something, He's going to help you stop it. Just call upon Him and let Him know. I'm sharing with us this as we wait for our oil to heat. And for me, there's something I would say the specific example, because the time is yet for it to be shared is yet to come. But I will share it. If you continue staying in this channel, if you continue sharing the channel with your friends, you'll be getting to know more about this example I'm about to give. There's something for a very long time, close to 5 years, something that I've always been trusting God to help me to enable me to do. And every time when I get to do it, ninashindwa. But about 1 week or 2 weeks ago, I was able to do it. Ni kitu kidogo tu hivi, but it's something that means a whole lot in my life. Kitu yenye nime struggle nayo for 5 good years, but the last 2 weeks God enabled me to be able to do it. And I want to say, sometimes you may find it funny to pray for some things, but believe you me, God does not tell you only to pray for things that are strength, ama vitu zenye they are mountains. No, whatever thing, anything before you are God, however it is, whether it is a sin that you've been struggling with, whether it is a weakness that you've been struggling with. Remember during my video yenye iko hapa chini, I think it is the last video before this one, that says it was during self-awareness. It's a video I shared, and it said sometimes our weaknesses may hinder us from achieving, or may hinder us from doing may hinder us from doing our strength, from working out our strength. But anytime you allow your strength to be higher than your weaknesses, life gets better. So I want us to encourage us, whatever, how small it may be, just pray. Just pray. Just pray. Anything, pray. The best thing with prayer, it's only God who is going to hear them. So I've put my onion, and I'm going to reduce the heat. There we are. I'm going to put in my salt. Let me use the other. I don't use in a top for the phone. I'm going to put in my salt. I love putting in my salt at that point ndio iweze kuiva. And I'm only going to wait for the onion to turn golden brown. I'm going to wait for it to turn golden brown. Our onion is ready to be used. So I'm going to add in my garlic. I'm going to add in my garlic. Then I'm going to put in our coriander stock. Then as you can see here guys, there's a step you were not able to see. I pre-boiled my liver. Na sikuweka maji. I allowed it to boil on its own. And then the only thing I put in here was garlic for it to soak in the liver. That was the only thing I put here. It boiled on its own. So I'm going now to put it direct in our onion. I'm going to turn them so that they can have the taste of the onion and the smell that they are producing. Hey, I'm sure the people in the sitting room are waiting to eat, because this is what we are having for supper. The smell is just very, very, very attractive. Then we are going to allow them to cook for about, let's say 3 to 5 minutes. We're going to cover them and allow them to cook to 3 to 5 minutes, and then we get back to see how they will be. Guys, the smell has called me back. Well, my good friends, I am very sure if the sweetness will be the same. And so it's ready. I'm going to put in my blended tomatoes. I always prefer putting these, but kama hauna blender, you can boil your tomatoes, remove the upper cover, hiyo ngozi ya juu, and then uzigonga gonge na whatever mwiko, ile kitu ya chapo ama kijiko, then it will give you this result. So I'm going to put it in. Bring the camera close. And I'm going to stir them in. My dear friends, kama huja subscribe, go subscribe. I might invite you one of these fine days to eat this awesome meal. So we are going to allow them to cook for another, let's say, like 3 or 4 more minutes. And there we are after 3 minutes. You can see how it is. So guys, depending on muko wangapi and how you love your kadhufu, you can decide either to add the meat broth or not. You see the importance of putting the blended potatoes. It gives you a very nice soup. Very nice soup. And so I'm just going to add just little. You see here I've got some meat broth. So I'm just going to add kidogo too, because isikwe mingi. If you don't have, you can use water. You can add some water. There we are with it. Then I'm going to taste and see if if there's need to add some salt. My friends, oh Jehovah, very sweet. I think that salt is enough. The soup is tasting amazing. So I'm going to add some little 1 spoon of Royco. Royco kijiko moja. It's never that serious. Life ukijikazia manze, venye mambo siku hizi yana happen. I don't want to die and I have to live a free-spirited person. If there is such a word in the English dictionary. So we are going to allow now our Royco to cook in for another few minutes. Mimi nasikia tu kukula hii kama tu iko ready, but because of the Royco was a jaiva, let it cook. And guys, let nobody, let no situation weigh you down. As long as you have a God in heaven, and that is the God you believe in and the God you serve, allow no situation, allow no person, allow nothing weigh you down or put your spirit down. The life that you have to live, girlfriend, boyfriend, my friend, my YouTube family, it's such a long life to allow stress put you down. The Bible says, cast your burdens to God. Kukast yani negote. Yani nekurekania. Nikurusha. It is just to casting them. Cast all your burdens to God. To me, He brings all ye that are heavily burdened. Yani, kama uko na mzigo imekuweigh down, it's pulling you down, just cast it to God. If a situation is troubling you and there is nothing you can do about it, then why allow it to stress you down? Why allow it to put you down? Just cast it. Iweke into the hands of your maker, into the hands of the one who created you. Allow no situation to bother you. And then for those that you don't know how to handle them and how to go about them, call unto the name of the Lord. And He will answer you and show you great and mighty things that you do not know. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly, tafadhali, just subscribe into my YouTube channel for this and more great content. As we are waiting for our maini to cook. You can serve it with anything. You can serve it with ugali. You can serve it with rice. You can serve it with chapo. You can serve it with just anything. Anything. You can serve it with whatever you love eating. And I know that now this one is ready. Oh, sorry. Woo-wee. It's ready. Let me reduce my heat. There we go, guys, and I'm telling you the smell, guys. Believe you me, this is a must try. Then we are just going to completely put on our heat, and then we are going to throw in our danias and just turn them. Dania haihitaji kuiva. You can even eat it the way it is. So just, there we are with our meal. I don't know if you can see well, kwa sababu ya hii moshi, but because of the danias, we'll cover them for a few minutes and then it's ready to be served. My friends, let me show you how it is through the video before I invite you over to come and eat. This one, okay, me, I've done it with ugali, as you can see, ugali and some cabbage. I love cabbages. My son is always crying every time nishamaliza video ya kupika, kwa sababu harufu inakuanga ikimsumbua. So guys, allow me to dig in. You are not even ready. That is it, guys. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe, like the video, comment, and let me know what else you would want me to cook for you. I'll do it always my way, and it will always be my great pleasure. to make your wish is my command. Thank you so much. Until the next one, bye bye. God bless you.